What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. If you were watching the markets today, you probably saw some absolutely insane moves. We're talking about dollar CCTG exploding over 300%. 300% in a single trading session. We also had dollar AZI nearly doubling with a 146% jump. And dollar XELB crushing it with a 128% rally. But it wasn't all green today. We saw some brutal sell-offs too, with dollar NPT getting absolutely demolished, losing nearly half its value in one day. Stick around because we're breaking down all 10 of today's biggest movers and showing you exactly what sparked these massive price swings. Let's dive in. Alright, so here's the big picture for June 9th, 2026. Today was one of those wild days where we saw extreme volatility across the board. We're looking at massive volume on a lot of these stocks. And I mean massive. Dollar AZI hit 185 million shares. Dollar CCTG did 116 million. And dollar CHI crossed 165 million shares traded. That kind of volume tells us there's real money moving. Real conviction behind these moves. The market today was characterized by strong sector rotation, some major corporate announcements, and strategic partnerships that got investors very excited. But we also saw some serious profit taking and some companies that just couldn't hold on to their gains. It's the kind of day that reminds us why active monitoring and solid analysis are so critical in this market. Let's break down exactly what happened with each of these stocks. Okay, starting with our number one gainer, dollar CCTG. This one absolutely obliterated expectations today. Up 304.8%, closing at $1.94. We're looking at 116 million shares traded. Now, here's the thing. There's no specific news catalyst listed, which is interesting. Sometimes the biggest moves happen on anticipation, on rumors, or on technical breakouts. With volume like this and no news, my guess is we're looking at a squeeze situation. Asian around the $1.50 to $2.00 level. Next up, dollar AZI with a 146.9% gain, closing at $2.79. This one was halted at one point, which tells us volatility was extreme. The catalyst here is strong. We've got an earnings beat. AutoZ Internet Tech reported H1 EPS of -$3.08. But that's actually up from -$24.70 year over year. That's a massive improvement in losses. They beat on earnings and +8 specialty RET. $3.00 and support at $2.30. Number 3 is dollar XELB, up 128.9% at $4.35. Here we've got real catalysts. XL Brands announced not one, not two, but 3 major business developments. An exclusive partnership with Bagalini. An exclusive licensing collaboration. We don't have the full details on that one. And critically, their Q1 adjusted EPS actually beat estimates. They reported -0.24 cents, which beat the -0.48 cent TCH $5.00 as potential resistance. Number 4. Dollar CHI up 92.7% at $1.58. Core AI Holdings is making big moves in the data center space. They launched Opticore Data Center with Optimus Tech, entered a strategic joint venture with Toto DTS to scale operations, and formed another strategic joint venture with Alianca Group. This is a company making serious plays in the AI infrastructure space, and investors are pricing in significant growth. I stance at $1.80. And finally our fifth gainer. HEO up 88.5% at $1.81. Now, here's where we have to be careful. There was a registered direct offering that raised dilution questions. That usually means they're printing new shares to raise capital. That's bearish. But somehow the stock still ran 88% today. We also have $6.5 million being raised through Univest Securities. The volume at 6.8 million is lower than our other gainers. Day had some absolute bloodbaths. Starting with $NPT, down a brutal 47.5%. Closing at $2.60. We have limited information here. We're seeing it listed as a top pre-market decliner and Wall Street set to open sharply lower. But 47% is a massive move in a single session. Something fundamental happened here. This wasn't just profit taking. With only 4.1 million shares traded. This is lower volume. Which could mean panic selling or lack. Could be the next support level to watch. Next. $SUNE down 45.6% at $3.20. SU Nation Energy had a rough day. We're seeing questions about why the stock is falling. They did report Q1 EPS of negative $1.20, which is up from negative $106.71 year over year. So operationally they're improving significantly. But here's the problem. Sometimes the market doesn't care about year-over-year comms if you're still losing money this quarter. NCE seems thin. Number 3 on the loser side. $BYAH down 41.9% at $1.54. Very light volume here. Only 2 million shares. This is one to be cautious with. It's listed as a top pre-market decliner, which suggests gap down selling at the open. When you combine a 41% drop with minimal volume, it usually means one of two things. Either bad news that's scaring everyone away, or a lower float stock that got hit hard and nobody wants to see. Specifics. I'd be very cautious here. Fourth. $SDOT down 34.9% at $13.37. The good news? Sadot Group completed an acquisition of Anera Consulting for $12 million. The bad news? They announced a 1-for-20 reverse stock split. Reverse splits are never bullish. They signal dilution concerns and management trying to maintain a minimum stock price. An acquisition is nice. But if they need a reverse split, the market's clearly worried about $10.00. But watch $12.00 closely. And finally, $STI down 30.2% at $20.20. Now here's a frustrating one. Solidion Technology announced 7 new patents in their battery moat. They already have 30+ patents for space-based artificial intelligence. They've got lithium anode protection technology. This is a company clearly innovating and building competitive moats. Yet the stock got crushed 30%. Why? My best guess. Either profit. Alright, so what's worth watching moving forward? First, the mega gainers today. CCTG. AZI, and XELB, these have moved significantly. Tomorrow, I'll be watching for consolidation or continuation. When stocks move 300% and 150% in a day, you typically see either a pullback to profit take, or a breakout to new highs. Watch the open tomorrow and how these hold their levels. Are buyers still aggressive? Or was today's move exhaustion? Second, keep an eye on the losers that might be bottoming. $SUNE and $STI are interesting because the fundamental stories aren't necessarily broken. The market might just be repositioning. If we see support hold and volume dry up on the downside, that could signal a reversal. Third, watch the sector rotation. We saw AI infrastructure names like Dollar absolutely crushing it. The data center and AI play is clearly hot right now. Expect that momentum to continue. And expect more announcements from companies trying to participate in that space. Fourth, and this is important, monitor any earnings reports coming after market close or before market open. Both $AZI and $SUNE reported today. There might be more earnings surprises coming that could move these stocks further. Finally, pay attention to volume. Today was exceptional volume across many of these stocks. That tells you there's real money and conviction behind these moves. Tomorrow, if we see volume dry up, be cautious. If volume continues, these trends might be extending. The biggest opportunity, dollar cost averaging into $STI if you believe in their battery technology. That 30% drop despite innovation announcements might be a gift. But do your own research and size accordingly. Every single day after market close, we break down the top gainers and losers so you never miss a major move. Whether it's a 300% surge like $CCTG or a 47% crash like $NPT. We analyze the catalysts. We show you the key support and resistance levels. And we help you understand what's driving these massive price swings. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you get alerted the instant we publish our next market recap. Tomorrow we'll be covering a brand new set of movers. And trust me, there are always movers in this market. See you then. If you want even more detailed analysis, real-time alerts on major stock movements, and exclusive trading insights, head over to tdvw.com. That's tdvw.com. We've got premium tools, advanced charting, and a community of serious traders who are analyzing these stocks in real time. You don't want to miss that. And if this recap was valuable to you, please smash that like button. Drop a comment below telling us which stock you're watching tomorrow. And subscribe for more daily market recaps. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.